So good evening, guys. Welcome you to this section. I'm basically going to be doing top-down analysis, and our expectation for gold. I just cleared my charts to make everything look very, very simple, and we're actually going to be starting from the scratch and going to be analyzing this chart and see. And what's our basic expectation? What are we expecting on? What are we expecting on gold? Continuing tomorrow. What are we expecting on gold? And probably the extension to next week. Just like when you are trading, you basically have to do what? Go to the higher time frame and look out for what the trend of the market is. What's the market saying? And as a day trader, you actually start from the daily time frame. You go down to the 4 hours time frame. You see what the trend of the market is. You go down to the 1 hour time frame. You are basically able to understand what the trend of the market is, and that will be the guide behind your decision making. That will be the guide behind your decision making. Yeah, that will be the guide behind your decision making. Let me remove this. So right here on the daily time frame, we're able to see some significant zones, some significant levels on the daily time frame right here. We have this level right here, right? Am I correct? No, yeah. Why this significant level right here? Let me use another one. Let me use another. Let me use this. So I'm basically trying to like mark out some significant levels on the on the daily time frame. So the daily time frame right here is giving us an idea that what the market is bullish, right? The market is bullish. The market is strongly bullish. The market is strongly bullish. Now let's go down to the 4 hours time frame. Going down to the 4 hours time frame, you are still keen on the opinion that what the market is strongly what bullish. The market is currently bullish. You can see right here, we had some string of bearish move as of last week, but right now the market has continued its trend to the upside. And you know what makes up an uptrend? When you have two higher highs and two lower highs, right? Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct.
Okay. So right here we've been able to have at least, and this is a very, very strong market structure that we really do look for in the market. And at least this is a low, this is an high, this is a low, this is an high, this is an equal high right here. So at least this is giving us an idea that what the market is currently in an uptrend, and market is still bullish. Market is still bullish, meaning that what should our mindset be focusing on in this instance? It means we should be more keen on the buys. We should be more keen on getting on the buys than getting on the sales. We are only able to counter trade when we are able to see some other confluences. But for gold, it is more better to be on where the majority is, on where the trend is actually facing. So on the 4 hours time frame, the 4 hours time frame now has given us an idea that the daily time frame has given us an idea that what the market is bullish. We're back on the 4 hours time frame. We're basically doing top down analysis now. On the 4 hours time frame, we have this bullish trend as well. We have this bullish continuation trend as well. And we can see that what the market is still bullish as of now, right? So that's giving us an idea that what we should be looking on getting on the buys. Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame now. So on this 4 hours time frame, what are the significance levels you can try to like mark out on this 4 hours time frame? This is a significance level right here. Am I correct? This is a significance level.
Yeah.
This is a significant resistance level right here. This is a significant resistance level. This is a significant resistance level. This as well. Which other resistance level do we have here that is quite significant as well? Are you there? Which other significant level do we have here? Which significant resistance level?
We have one at the top. there, like in between the highest level.
This?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This is also another significant level. I'm seeing another one as well there. Which other one do we have right here? Which other significant level do we have? This level,
I think, yeah.
right? The neckline. This neckline as well is significant because this is on the 4 hours time frame. But let's go down to the 1 hour time frame and see what the market is doing currently and how we can actually make the most of this opportunity. Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Another one to bombard our chart. This level. When market got to this level, what were the reactions that we're able to see when market got to this level? That will mark that right here. What did market do? Market broke this level, right?
Mm,
Market broke this
yeah.
level, and after the break, it did some kind of consolidation right here, and it was just
Mm-hmm.
retesting, retesting, retesting. It came here, and it broke this level. After the break of this level, you should be literally confident enough to get on a minor sell, right? If you understand
Yeah.
market structure very well. After the retest of that particular level, you should be able to get a minus sell. But you know that sell is not actually going to last long because what the main trend of the market is bullish.
It's an uptrend. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. The main trend of the market is strongly bullish. So right here, market gave some hesitation. Why do you think market started buying from here? Why do you think market started buying from here? Does anyone have an idea? Why did market start buying from here?
I think there was a news there, and it's also a support level. That's a significant support level.
Where? Yeah,
Yes.
at this level.
Yes.
Yeah, but before market started rejecting at this level. Okay, this were the support level, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Exactly. These were the support level on the 1 hour time frame. Very, very obvious support level. So imagine you are a structured trader and you trade market structure perfectly. And you are not actually looking for, like, I won't even advise you to look for sales on this kind of position, but you are more confident in getting on the buys, which is in line with the structure of the market. Because whatever we are doing, we have to make sure, especially for gold, it is very, very important to do what? To follow the structure, to follow the trend of the market. It is very, very important to follow the trend of the market. And that's why top-down analysis is more important. And marking out your key levels on the higher time frame is much more important. Unlike you going down to the 5 minutes time frame, I basically use 5 minutes time frame when I see spikes happening and I'm looking for opportunities to get in. 5 minutes time frame helps me with that. But marking out significant levels that the big boys, the big boys in the market are actually going to be taking their positions off. You can only get that on the higher time frame. That's where the institutional traders actually wait. That's where they set their orders. Do you understand me now? That's where they set their orders. Now, this level, aside news coming out at this level, market did something very funny, and I was so happy. Nana, I think you caught this buy, did you?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Daddy, I was so happy when you said you caught the buy because I checked the chart. I'm like, this is very, very simple and straightforward. Missing out this kind of opportunity doesn't make any sense because it's very, very smooth and straightforward. Why? Market spiked after the NFP. That was all the reactions here. Market spiked.
Mhm.
Literally, we were expecting a retest that will come up to this level. But immediately market came to this level. This level right here is a resistance, right? Let me cancel this.
Mhm.
This level right here is a resistance. Austin, are you following?
Yeah, I'm following some.
Okay, this level right here is a resistance level. Can you see the market did some kind of hesitation
Yes.
right here
Action.
until market came back and we had this bullish engulfing candle that took out that resistance level. and took it out to the top side. Market came back to do a mini retest, giving a doji candle, example of a shooting star. And immediately it goes to that level. We have a spike. So this level now is a very, very significant what? Support level, because what? We have a minor and very mini resistance level at that point. And market retested that level and went to the top side. And now market basically came back to that level again. So that's why marking out this kind of zones on the higher time frame is very much more important in order not to miss out on this kind of opportunities. You feel me? Because this zone,
Yeah.
if you check your 15 minutes, this zone was kind of choppy. It wasn't so straightforward. But on the 1 hour time frame, it's so clear and bold. And getting on this kind of opportunity is so smooth. Very, very smooth. It's basically just what? A retest of that level. And later you got this minor, this minor bearish candlestick that's looking more like a mini doji or stuff, or going down to your lower time frame, you can start looking for your pattern, whether a W pattern or whatever pattern you are waiting for confirmation. Getting a W pattern at this level or a double bottom will be very, very smooth for entry. And what the market do? Market basically came down to that level and bought smooth. And at this point as well, the sell you took today, what did market do? Market was consolidating for a while. Market
Yeah.
was consolidating for a while, right?
Yeah.
Market was consolidating for a while. And what did market do? This engulfing, see the engulfing on the 1 hour time frame. This engulfing candle took it out. I started seeing some mini hesitations. Even if this trade had gone opposites, it's possible that this trade would have gone opposites, depending on the next candle that form after this candlestick. Because if you look at this candlestick, it's giving more like an hammer candle. This one right here, this one that broke,
Mm-hmm.
giving more like an hammer candle because of the lower tail wick, the way the tail wick
Yeah.
was. So it's possible that it's even coming to do a retest and start going to the top side. But after getting this extra confirmation, this other small bearish candlestick confirmation, and if you see immediately after that one, we had this minor hammer candlestick as well. This bearish one. Can you see this bearish one?
Mm-hmm.
So that bearish one is a better confirmation to actually do what? To get on the sell. But you know that sell is not actually going to last long. Why?
Yeah.
Because market is more aggressively on the buys. Market is more aggressively on the buys. So leaving all those old trades behind, what's our expectation on gold now? Austin, are you following, please?
Yeah, I'm following some.
Okay. So what's our expectation on gold now? What is basically our expectation on gold? We are very certain now that what market is strongly on the buys. Market is strongly on the buys, and we are basically looking for opportunities for entry and how to get on the buy. Well, because looking at the daily time frame, we are certain the market is on the buy. Looking at the 4 hours time frame, the trend of the market is strongly bullish. Looking at the 1 hour time frame as well, the the trend of the market is bullish. Now we just need to and we have been able to mark out our zones. Our trading format is very, very simple. Just following your steps, top down analysis. I'm saying this because of Austin. I'm saying this over and over again because of Austin. It's very, very simple. Top down analysis. Go down to your daily time frame as a day trader. Look at the trend of the market. Where is the push more focused on? Look at the 4 hours time frame. What is the push more focused on? And for you to be able to understand what the trend of the market is actually doing, you need to at least see for a bullish structure, you need to at least see two higher highs and two what? Nanaya.
Two lower highs.
Yeah, and two lower highs to confirm if a trend is bullish or bearish. To know if a trend is bullish, you need to see at least two lower highs and two higher highs. And each of them are actually breaking the last one. That's giving me a better confirmation that what this trend is actually moving in this direction. What will not be your responsibility as a trader? Marking out key levels, mark out your demand and supply level, and where you expect reactions from the market, and look for opportunities to actually what to bank on the trade. Look for opportunities to bank on the trade, and there are basic there are basic patterns we also tend to look for in the market, which is the W pattern and the M pattern. Yeah, but there's more to understanding the W pattern than just this thing I've drawn here. With constant practice and real life charts interpretation, you'll be able to understand that better. So now, looking at this trade, where are we at, and what are we actually expecting in this trade? Now, as of last week, I was literally expecting gold to sell up to this level. I was expecting gold to sell up to this level. Why? Because this level is the actual is a key resistance level, right? Market has tested this level about 3 times. And if Nana Yao remember, I took this sell, this spike to the downside, this sell at this zone. Sometimes, sorry, I took this sell sometimes last week or 2 weeks ago or so. I can't remember. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, last week. That was last week. And even this buy trade was what we the buy signal that the buy trade that we took last week during the live session. I'm not that trade
Mm.
hasn't even hit stop loss yet. Market is still within that buy. Market is still within that buy because I think
Yeah.
took the buy from here. We took the buy from here. We took the buy from here. If you I don't know if you still remember that though.
Yeah, I
We took
remember. We entered
okay,
very late.
yeah. We took the buy from here and our stop loss was right here. Can you see that? Throughout this week now, markets have still been moving in our direction for that trade. Throughout this week, market has still been moving in that direction. So the NFP, I got a comment on the NFP news from a lady like that. She said that was the first NFP breakdown that she's actually going to see without much complication and a lot of stories and stuff like that. Try checking it out,
Yeah,
bro.
me too.
Did you see it? Did you see the comments? Or you are talking about your own
No,
experience?
yeah, I'm also talking about my own experience. I think that's the most simple NFP news that trader I've ever taken.
Exactly. So it's just keeping it simple is actually way more important as well. There's no point in complicating. Just try to do what you understand and stick by it. So looking at this chart now, what are we expecting? Where is what zone are we actually expecting? I'm seeing an opportunity for us to use a trend line. I don't know if you can see that as well. I'm seeing an
Mm-hmm.
opportunity. Since we are expecting market to sell up to this level, and market is not giving any reaction to actually come to that level yet, and we can't wait. So we need to actually what make decision based off what the market is doing right now, based off this zone right here. We need to make decision, right? We need to make
Mm.
decision based off what the market is doing right here. So what are we expecting? I'm seeing an opportunity for us to draw a trend line. And before we draw a trend line, we must have at least two couch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we have two couch here, right here. We have two couch right here. Drawing from here to this level, we have exactly. Now for tomorrow, we are going to be seeing some real move to the top side. Looking right here, uh, we have the first touch, we have the second, we have the movement to the top side breaking, we have the impulse move breaking it, and we have this correction to the downside. Now we're having this minor move as well, rejecting of that main sell zone. Now we should be expecting a real movement from here. Should be expecting a real movement from here. And getting to this level, if price gets to this level, what pattern are we actually expecting to get on this trade? Now, these are the two simple patterns I use for my own confirmation before getting on the trade, which is the W pattern for a bullish trade, which is the W pattern. Right? Right here, right here. Seeing something like this will give you an idea that yes, market is definitely ready to buy, and you can strongly capitalize on that trade. Now, if we have a spike, if we have a perfect third touch of this trend line that reacts properly, we should be having spikes tomorrow, getting up to this level. We should be having spikes tomorrow, getting up to this level. Are you following?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So we'll be having spikes tomorrow, getting up to this level. But depending on the reaction I will actually see from here, if you are not able to get a W pattern, then we can be seeing something related to a pin bar, a perfect pin bar. That yes, when we see a perfect pin bar, that's giving us that's giving us uh that's giving us good reactions, and we're actually seeing the week that is giving us proper movements, then we can actually do what? Capitalize on the trade. Now, capitalizing on this trade, where will our stop loss be? Our stop loss be below this level right here? Because sometimes gold does some funny things that it might definitely come back to break this level. And when it breaks this trend line, it will just basically just come back to retest this zone. I don't know if Nana here has seen something similar. If you come back, I've seen something similar to this. That sometimes gold will break a trend line, come back to retest a particular level below that trend line, now break that trend line to the top side, now retest that trend line
Yes.
itself before moving to the top side. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Yes. I think
Exactly.
I saw something like that this week.
I
So
think that is liquidity, right? Sabi
uh
doesn't like.
that what is it?
Sabi
You say
doesn't use that. Yeah,
that I don't
I'm asking that.
that
I'm
I don't
asking
like
that when it happens.
you were going to say that I don't like liquidity.
Yeah, you don't like liquidity.
Yeah, like liquidity actually work. You know, everybody actually find what works for them and they actually stick by it. But I just tend to like find something that I feel is very much easy for me to use. So
Mm,
tomorrow, yeah, uh, in order to avoid this kind of thing, I feel if market comes down up to this level to retest this level, market is basically just reacting instead of just reacting to the trend line. It's basically reacting to a demand zone or a supply zone
Yes.
rather,
Yes.
right? This is a supply zone, right?
yes.
This is
Okay, so market is basically just reacting to that supply zone. So in order to avoid the trap of getting pushed out of the market, that's why you have to be very much patient and see what the market will do when it gets to this trend line. Now, being patient, when you see a break of that trend line, just relax and wait. You know that you have another entry at this level, which is this supply level. You know that you have another entry right here, right? You have another support
yes.
level. You have a support level that you can expect some bounce off. So when market comes to this support level, if you're able to get a doji candle, a bullish engulfing candle, or a pin bar, or a W pattern at this level, you can capitalize on it and do what? Enter for the buy, start your lot size, and just boom. You understand me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but the market break this trend line shouldn't just give you an idea to start selling. Do you understand?
Yes, please.
Okay. So market might definitely do something related to this tomorrow. Market might do something related to this. That's why we have to be very, very patient. And just patience is patience is very, very important in trading. And you know, we have to make every move count. So I hope this session has been very, very impactful. Do you understand what I'm saying now?
Yes, thank you. It's very simple and neat.
Okay. What about you, Austin?
Sammy, come again.
How is it? How is it? How does it look? Is this okay? Hope
Yeah, I
it's not
can see.
complicated.
No, 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 no.
Okay, okay. So this is my basic outlook for gold tomorrow. This is my basic outlook for gold tomorrow. So just save and something about thought of the trend line, like I've told you before, Nanaya, something about the thought of the trend line is when the thought touch actually happens, most times it tends to break the last resistance level that is here. it tends to break the last resistance level and just start doing what? Spiking crazily to the top side. So at least tomorrow, I'm expecting markets coming at least up to this level if we have the real move. And this is about four this is about 4 to 1 risk to reward if we're able to get a move up to this level. And let's just look for a psychological study to actually target our profits. We can target market getting up to 3,400. 3,400. 3,400. No, market is at 3,000. So at least we can expect markets buying up to this level that I just marked out right here. So I hope you've saved a screenshot of this.
Yes, please.
Okay, okay. So the whole analysis and everything is very, very simple. It's just basic market structure, following the trend of the market, top-down analysis, go to your daily time frame, look at what the trend is doing, go to your 4 hours time frame, look at what this trend is doing, go to the 1 hour time frame, look at what the trend is doing, mark out your levels on the higher time frame, and when you want to actually enter your trade, go down to the 15 minute time frame and look for your structures, look for the opportunities for entry. But using the 1 hour time frame makes the chart look very simple. Because if we go to the 15 minute time frame now, you see how long everything is. See example of what I'm saying. So but let's just stick by this and let's see how it goes. But let me use this 1 hour. It makes the chart look smaller. Okay. Yeah, this is actually more better. So let's see how it goes. Please monitor this trade. In case I'll be also very, very active tomorrow. I'll be also active. I'll be actively trading tomorrow as well. But let's just watch out for this trade. In case, let's try to just watch it. In case anybody sees it earlier, just reach out to me and let me know what's up. So we check together and we can trade this live tomorrow too, though. We can trade this live tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
Damn. Oh, jeez, I wasn't monitoring this shit. Jeez. I analyzed this trade on Sunday. Analyze this trade on Sunday. Analyze this BTC trade on Sunday. Can you see the way markets reacted to that zone and is actually buying off that level?
Yeah.
Analyze this trade. Let me see how many pips move I already have from that level. This 200 pips on BTC. 200 pips on BTC. Look, I don't have time breaking down this now, but let's see how it